Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I would share with you some of my favourite travel luxuries. Travelling as a minimalist is not about travelling like a hobo, and these things are definitely by no means necessary or essential, but they are some things that might make you feel a little bit better while you're on your trip, especially if you're on a long-term trip. They can just give you that little bit of a boost that you might be needing. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So the first travel luxury is bringing your own pillowcase, and in particular I would recommend a satin pillowcase. The satin pillowcase has heaps of benefits, like not damaging your hair as much, not damaging your skin as much, but as well it just feels like that little bit extra luxurious, especially if you're staying in hostels a lot. If you don't like satin, feel free to just bring like a cotton one or whatever you like. But just having your own pillowcase just gives you that little bit extra comfort of home that you might need while you're on the road. So the next travel luxury is a face mask. Your skin might start to feel a little bit damaged while you're on the road, especially if you're in the sun or the sea a lot, or even in the cold it might get really dry. So wherever you are, having something to give your skin a little bit of TLC at least once during your trip can make a massive difference. I got a few different examples of face masks here because I know some people like certain ones or don't like certain ones. So we've got sheet masks. They are really handy for on the go, like if you're on public transport. A lot of people like to do these on the plane. I've done it before once or twice, but those are great. Then I've just got this mini Glam Glow mask, which is a like pore cleansing one. So if your skin's feeling a bit clogged, this is kind of great for that. As well as I've got a glow mask from Frank Body. This is super hydrating, so if you're in cold weather, something like this would be really nice to just hydrate up the skin. So the next thing is Barocca. I prefer the chewable tablets, which I'll insert a photo of here, but you can also get the ones that you put into water and you drink as well. But in my opinion, Barocca really gives you that little boost that you might need, especially if you have eaten something funky, if you've partied too hard the night before, if you are starting to feel a cold coming on, or even if you're just feeling super tired and run down from a long period of travelling. Barocca just really gives you that little boost of vitamins that you might need instantly, as well as obviously trying to get it from food, but that is a lifesaver. I could not recommend it enough. Going back to kind of the beauty luxuries, another thing I would recommend is hair oil. I love to use this on a regular basis at home as well, but you can get these mini ones. I will insert a photo because I actually just ran out and I need to go get some more. But I use the Moroccan oil, and it's just really nice to put it on the ends of your hair, especially if you're traveling in a place that is involved, like a lot of sun and a lot of seawater. That's super damaging to your hair, it dries it out so much. So just a little bit of hair oil makes your hair like smoother, shinier. Also, it usually smells really nice, so you can feel like you're, living la vida loca. Why did I say that? Anyways, so that is the next tip, and kind of along the same lines, I would recommend some dry shampoo. This is my favourite one here, the Bumble & Bumble Pret-A Powder, because it's not a liquid. If I can travel with non-liquids as much as possible, I aim to do so. It is a powder, as the name suggests, and you just like put it in your hair. Like I usually lift up like my roots and then put it underneath and like do kind of different layers, and then you kind of flip your head over and zhuzh it up. And yeah, that is great if you haven't had time to wash your hair, you've got an early flight or a late flight or whatever your situation is. Having a little bit of dry shampoo is great, and this one is honestly so small that I think you can fit it into your toiletries bag. I may as well continue on with the last of the beauty products as travel luxuries. So I've got a little travel size perfume here. If you're not a regular perfume wearer in everyday life, then just disregard this. But sometimes it's nice to have a mini size of perfume that you can take in your luggage just to have if you're going on a night out or something, you just want to have a little spruce up, or you're feeling absolutely gross after a really long day of activity, or maybe again you party too hard the night before. You just want to like cleanse and put on a little bit of perfume afterwards to make you feel a little bit better. Yeah, that is definitely something I would recommend. It's just nice and just a little pick me up. The next thing I want to talk about is some jewellery. Now, on a regular basis, I don't wear that much jewellery. Usually I will have like a necklace on that I kind of just keep on all the time. I don't really change that. And same with some just like sleeper earrings, little hoops. Those I just kind of wear on a daily basis. But the kind of jewellery I wanted to talk about is maybe some statement jewellery. Just 1 or 2 pieces if you really want, that you can pop on to jazz up an outfit. So these are just a couple of little gold like hexagonal hoops. It's all I could just grab quickly, but they're just kind of a statement piece, very small, easily packable, that I can pop on that might, you know, jazz up my outfit. If you love a statement necklace or rings or a bracelet, whatever you prefer, but just having a little statement piece of jewellery can just be a real asset in your kit, I would say. You know, you never know. And the last thing that I would say is a travel luxury, but it's also kind of just something useful that you don't 100% need, but I would probably recommend, is snap lock bags. So we've got or Ziploc bags or resealable bag, whatever you want to call it. This is just a basic ass one that I have at home, but you can get loads of different reusable ones these days, silicone ones. I can leave some links down below, but I remember when I was in Argentina, I was in Buenos Aires for a week, so I bought some stuff to make a couple of sandwiches, like some rolls and a few sandwich fillings. And one day I didn't really have much to do that day, so I just decided to pack a little lunch. I made a little sandwich, and I think I put a piece of fruit in my bag as well, and put it in one of these little bags, and then I put it in my backpack, and I wandered around the city all day, stopped for at a park for lunch, and just sat down and ate my sandwich. And it was so nice to just have this. Same with if you have leftovers of anything, or just random like vegetables and things that you want to pop in the communal fridge at the hostel. Having some kind of container is really good, but obviously you don't want to have any bulky Tupperwares because they can be really bulky and annoying. So having a snap lock bag is great. Yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend these kind of ones as much these days because there are so many options for reusable ones. But when I was in Argentina, that was like 3 years ago almost now. Oh my god, that's so sad. But yes. So that is it for my travel luxuries. I hope this video kind of made sense and I didn't rush through it too much. But these are things that I think don't really take up a huge amount of room in your bag, but they can make a big difference in the long run. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting, enjoyable, and please give it a thumbs up if you did. I would really appreciate it. And please subscribe. I would love to have you here as part of our little gang. And it was always travel smarter, not harder. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.